Have you ever wondered if your cat really loves you? Well, cats are incredible creatures, full of mystery, elegance, and personality. And figuring out what goes on in their minds is almost a challenge worthy of a feline detective. But today, I'm going to show you how to truly know if your cat loves you deeply. There are certain behaviors that only cats who have formed a strong bond with their humans display. And some of them are so subtle that many people don't even notice. So stick with me until the end, because the last behavior is the most surprising and heartwarming of all, and it's going to make you see your cat's love in a whole new light. Before we continue, if you're a cat lover and enjoy discovering what goes on in the mysterious world of these little beings, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new content. Here, we speak from the heart of a cat parent, sharing stories, curiosities, and secrets about feline behavior. And while you're at it, comment below with your cats. Now, let's get straight to the point. Cats have a unique, almost poetic way of showing love. They're not like dogs, who express their affection in an explosive way, with jumps, licks, and wagging tails all the time. A cat's love is more subtle, quieter, yet deeply genuine. It shows up in small gestures, calm looks, and seemingly simple moments, and that's exactly what makes it so special. One of the first clear signs that your cat truly loves you is when they rub against your legs. Many people think this is just a way of asking for food or attention, but it actually goes far beyond that. When your cat rubs on you, they're using the scent glands located on their head, face, and sides. These glands release pheromones, a kind of chemical signature that cats use to mark what's important to them. So, when your cat rubs their body against your legs, they're mixing their scent with yours, creating a shared, family scent. It's their way of silently saying, "You're part of my group, my emotional territory." In the feline world, this is a gesture of trust and belonging. A cat wouldn't do this with just anyone, only with those they truly feel safe and comfortable around. And notice, the more relaxed and connected your cat feels with you, the more often they'll repeat this behavior. Sometimes they'll rub against you and then lie down nearby, or even show their belly, another sign of vulnerability and trust. It's a quiet kind of love, but full of meaning. It's the feline way of saying, "I love you," without words, yet with all the subtlety that only a cat can have. Another very special behavior, one that many cat owners don't realize is so meaningful, is the famous slow blink. You know that moment when your cat looks at you calmly, locks eyes with you, and then gives that gentle, unhurried blink? Well, that simple gesture carries deep emotional weight in the feline world. The slow blink is the feline equivalent of saying, "I love you." It's your cat's way of showing that they feel completely safe and at peace in your presence. In the animal world, direct eye contact is often seen as a challenge or even a threat. But when a cat looks into your eyes and blinks slowly, they're actually showing vulnerability, something they only do when they truly trust you. It's as if they were saying, "I know I can relax around you, because you won't hurt me." And the most fascinating part, this is a two-way communication. You can, and should, respond to the slow blink. Just look at your cat, take a deep breath, and slowly blink back in the same way. If your cat repeats the gesture, there you have it. You've just shared a real feline, "I love you" moment. It's a silent exchange, but it's filled with emotion and connection. Over time, many cats begin to use this gesture as a way to greet their humans or to reaffirm their bond. It's like saying, "Everything's okay, I trust you." Some owners even report that after practicing this slow blinking exchange, their cats become more affectionate, calmer, and start seeking eye contact more often, as if they want to relive that quiet, loving moment. So next time your cat gazes at you with that serene look and slowly closes their eyes, remember, they're telling you something much deeper than words could ever express. They're telling you that they love you, in the elegant, silent language of cats. But hold on, feline love goes far beyond looks. When your cat chooses to sleep near you, that's one of the strongest signs of an emotional bond. Cats are extremely selective about where they sleep, and they only fully relax when they feel safe. If your cat lies down beside you, on your lap, or even on your chest, it's because they trust you with their whole body and soul. And let's be honest, there's no more genuine declaration of love than that, is there? Sleeping is a moment of complete vulnerability for cats. In nature, they always have to stay alert to any sound or movement, because even though they're predators, they can also be prey. That's why, when a cat closes their eyes and falls into a deep sleep by your side, they're showing the highest level of trust possible. They're literally giving up their guard and trusting you to keep them safe, believing that as long as you're there, nothing bad will happen. Some cats like to sleep snuggled right up against you, others prefer the foot of the bed or the pillow, keeping a quiet watch over you while you sleep. In every case, there's a clear message: I want to be near you because you're my safe place. The warmth of your body is comforting to them, but what truly matters is the feeling of closeness and emotional connection. And it's fascinating how every cat expresses this in their own unique way. Some purr before drifting off, others give gentle headbutts, and some need your lap as if to say, "This is where I belong." It's a scene that melts any heart and shows how feline love, though silent, is deeply sincere. So, the next time your cat chooses to curl up near you for a nap, take a moment to appreciate it. It's a gesture of trust, love, and gratitude, one of the purest forms of connection between a human and their feline companion. By the way, tell me in the comments, does your cat sleep with you or near you? I want to know how many felines out there show all this love. And stay with me until the end, because in a moment I'm going to reveal a very rare behavior that only cats who truly love their humans deeply have, and it's absolutely heartwarming. Another sign of feline love is when your cat brings you gifts. Sometimes it's a toy, a leaf, or, well, something a bit more exotic if they have access to the outdoors. It might seem strange, but this is a natural behavior that comes from their hunting instinct. When your cat brings you something, in their mind, they're taking care of you. They're trying to teach you what they do best, as if saying, "Look, human, this is how we survive." It's a gesture of affection and inclusion in their group. This behavior comes from the ancestral instincts of wild cats, especially females, who in nature hunt and bring prey to their kittens to teach them how to eat. When your cat does this, they're putting you in that same role, someone they see as part of their family. They believe you need to learn, or at least take part in, the most important feline activity of all, hunting. It's their way of saying, "You're one of us, so I'll share what matters to me." Many cat owners find it funny or even surprising when they receive a gift like this, but from your cat's point of view, it's a sign of love and trust. They wouldn't bring such a gift to just anyone, only to those they share a deep emotional bond with. Even when the gift is something simple, like a toy left next to you, the meaning is the same. They want to share what they have and what they know. So next time your cat shows up with something unexpected, don't get upset, and definitely don't scold them. Instead, praise and thank them, because in their mind, they've just offered you a gesture of friendship and care. It's the feline way of saying, "I like you so much that I want to share what's important to me." And honestly, that's one of the most genuine and pure forms of love a cat can show. And speaking of companionship, one of the sweetest signs of love is when your cat follows you around the house. You go to the kitchen, and they go with you. You go to the bathroom, and there they are. It's almost impossible to move around without your little companion keeping an eye on you. This isn't a coincidence. They want to be where you are, hear your voice, and smell your scent. Cats do this when they are emotionally bonded to someone, and if yours does it, you can be sure you are the center of their world. This behavior is a strong form of attachment and social connection. In the feline world, cats that live in groups tend to stick together, observe each other, and stay close to reinforce social bonds. When your cat follows you around the house, they are, in a way, repeating this natural pattern. They see you as part of their group, someone they want nearby to feel safe and connected. Additionally, following their human is a way of showing curiosity and interest. Cats are naturally observant and enjoy understanding what's happening in their environment. But when that interest is constant and focused on you, it means they care about what you're doing. They want to be part of your daily life, even if it's just lying in the same room, watching you with those attentive eyes. Notice also that many times, the cat isn't just following you for food or attention, they want to be present. Sometimes they lie at your feet while you work, or sit on the bathroom counter while you brush your teeth. It may seem coincidental, but it's actually a quiet form of companionship and affection. For a cat, simply being near you is enough. They don't need grand gestures to show how much they care. This kind of behavior is especially meaningful because it shows that your bond goes beyond basic needs. It's a true emotional connection, built on trust, companionship, and affection. So, if your cat follows you everywhere, know that it's a privilege. You've earned the love and admiration of a being who chooses, every day, to be by your side. Now, one of the most beautiful and subtle behaviors is when a cat shows its belly. This gesture is powerful because the belly is the most vulnerable part of a cat's body. When a cat lies on its back, exposing its abdomen to you, it means they trust you completely. It's as if they're saying, "I know you won't hurt me." And honestly, this is one of the greatest acts of love a cat can show a human. Showing the belly is a sign of complete surrender and vulnerability. In the wild, any animal that lies on its back in front of another is taking a huge risk, as vital organs are exposed and easy to attack. When a cat does this in your presence, it's essentially saying, "I feel safe enough to expose myself to you." It's a demonstration of trust that goes far beyond any superficial affection. It's important to understand that this doesn't always mean they want their belly touched. For many cats, touching this area can still be uncomfortable or even painful, but the very act of showing the belly is already a gesture of closeness and affection. They are offering the most intimate part of their body as a symbol of their bond. Some cats even roll onto their backs and rub their head or body against you while doing this, reinforcing the display of affection. It's a silent invitation for interaction, but on their terms. They trust you, yet still maintain control of the situation. Additionally, this behavior usually occurs during moments of total relaxation, when the cat feels calm and at ease. They choose the time and place to reveal themselves like this, showing that they see you as a safe and protective presence. It's almost as if they're saying, "With you, I can be myself without fear, without defenses." Often, cats that frequently expose their belly demonstrate a deep emotional bond with their human, because this level of vulnerability is only granted to someone they truly trust. Another interesting detail is that showing the belly can also be a form of nonverbal communication. By exposing this part of their body, the cat signals that they are not a threat, that they are relaxed, while also observing your reactions. It's a delicate balance between surrender and vigilance, something only cats emotionally connected to humans tend to do. So, the next time your cat rolls onto its back and shows its belly, cherish that moment. It's a silent yet profoundly meaningful act, a declaration of love and trust that reveals how connected, safe, and loved they feel with you. Every time they do this, they are saying without words, "You are part of my safe world, and I trust you with all my heart." It's a gesture so pure that few expressions of affection can compare. But the behavior that truly touches the heart is when a cat senses that you're sad and comes closer. Notice this. They can feel your energy. When you're having a bad day, your cat might simply come and lie beside you, look at you, or even start purring. That purring, besides soothing you, also calms them. It's a silent emotional bond, full of empathy. It's as if they're saying, "I'm here with you." And that's when you realize how deeply a cat can truly love a human being. This gesture is especially powerful because it demonstrates emotional sensitivity. Cats are highly perceptive of their owner's moods and body language. They pick up on subtle signals, the tone of your voice, the way you move, even your breathing, and use this information to decide how to respond. When they sense sadness or distress, their reaction is not just instinctive. It's a conscious choice to approach, to offer comfort and presence. The purring is a fascinating element of this behavior. Beyond being a comforting sound for us, researchers believe the cat itself benefits from it. The frequency of purring has calming and even therapeutic effects for both the cat and those nearby. So when your cat comes close and purrs, they're creating a kind of bubble of peace around you, a shared moment of tranquility and connection. Moreover, the cat's physical presence, simply being next to you, nuzzling or curling up, is a silent yet intense way of showing love. Words aren't necessary. Proximity says it all. It's as if they're saying, "I understand you, I feel what you feel, and you're not alone." This type of behavior reveals a deep emotional bond that goes far beyond basic care like food and shelter. It shows that the cat genuinely cares about your well-being and chooses to be present during the moments you need it most. It's in these instances that the human-feline connection becomes tangible, almost magical, and you realize that a cat's love, though silent and subtle, can be extraordinarily intense and truly genuine. And now tell me, does your cat show any of these behaviors? Which one do you relate to the most? Leave your comment down below. I love reading your stories and seeing how much love cats spread around. Every story is unique and shows just how deeply these little beings can connect with their humans. Who knows? I might read your comment in the next video and even share it with the whole community of cat lovers. It's amazing to see how each cat has its own special way of showing affection, and every story you share helps us understand this fascinating world even better. If you enjoyed this content and want to continue learning more about cat behavior, take a moment to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with that friend who's also crazy about cats. Every like, subscription, and share helps the channel grow, allowing more people to discover the mysteries and cuteness of the feline world. And, of course, it motivates me to bring even more videos full of tips, curiosities, behavior insights, and heartwarming stories about these enchanting creatures we love so much. And never forget, a cat's love may not be loud, but it is deep, genuine, and full of meaning. They love in their own way, with silent gestures, glances that speak louder than words, purrs that comfort, and that trust that only they can offer. Every slow blink, every rub against your legs, every moment they choose to be near you is a reminder that the bond is real and precious. So cherish every purr, every touch, every blink, every small or subtle gesture, because when a cat chooses you, they love you completely, in their own unique and special way. See you in the next video. A huge kiss to you and a special cuddle for your four-legged furry friend. May every moment with them be filled with affection, connection, and joy. Until next time, and purrs of love to everyone.